완전 모험인데요. 제일 처음부터 오늘 분량까지 한번 나오는 대로 해볼까요? 자, he was an old man who fished alone in a skiff in the Gulf Stream, and he gone 84 days without taking a fish. In the first 40 days, the boy had been with him. After 40 days, the boy had without fish. The boy's parents told him the old man was now definitely and finally sallow, which is the worst form of the unlucky. When the boy had gone, there ordered another boat, which caught 3 good fish for the first week. We made the boy sad to see the old man come in each day and skip empty. Always I went down to help him carry either coiled line or gaps and harpoon and the sails of his proud line the best. The sail was a patch of flowers sacks, furled and looks like a flag of a permanent defeat. The old man was thin and gaunt, with deep wrinkles in the back of his neck. Brown blotches of benevolent skin cancer, the sunbrings reflection of the tropic sea were in cheeks. The blotches ran well down the side of his face, and his hands deep creases gone handling heavy fish on the cold. But none of the scars were fresh. They were only frozen fishless desert. Everything about him was old, except his eye. That they were the same color as the sea, when cheerful and undefeated. Santiago, the boy said, to climb the bank and when the skiff hauled up, I could have got with you again. We made some money. The old man taught the boy to fish. Or the boy let him. No, the old man said. We're lucky boat and stay with them. But remember how we waited 7 days without fish? We caught the big ones every day for 3 weeks. I remember, the old man said. I know you didn't let me be, you doubt it. It was Papa made me leave. I'm a boy, I must obey him. I know, the old man said. It was quite normal. He has much faith. No, but the old man said. But we have, haven't we? Yes, the boy said. Can I offer you a beer on the terrace now? We take the stuff home. Why not? The old man said. Between fishermen. They sat on the terrace. And when the fishermen, they made fun of the old man and not angry. Others of the older fishermen looked at him and were sad. But they did not show it. They spoke politely about the current and the depth they have to drift the line, steady good weather, and what they had seen. Successful fishermen of that day were ready and butchered their marine out, carried them laid for lengths across 2 planks, which 2 men straggling at the end each plank fish house, where they waited on ice truck to carry them to market in Havana. Those who caught shark take the shark factory on their side, hoist on the block and tackle. Livers moved and fins cut off and hides skinned out and fish curried sold in. When the wind whisked, smells came up to the harbor from the shark factory. But today only the faint edge of odor, because the wind had back into the north and dropped off, and it was pleasant, sunny in the terrace. Santiago, the boy said. May I? Old man said. He holding his glass and thinking about many years ago. Can I go out of skating Saturday for you tomorrow? No. Go play baseball. I can still row and regale you with through the net. I would like to go. If I cannot fish with you, I would like to serve in some way. You bought me a beer, old man said. You are already a man. How old I was when I first met in the boat? 5. When you nearly were killed, when I brought the fish into green, you nearly tore the boat to pieces. Can you remember? I can remember the tails slapping and banging and clubs were breaking in noise of clapping. I can remember you threw me in the bow where the cord lines were, feeling whole boat shivering, and noise of you clubbing like chopping on the tree down. Sweet blade smelled all over me. Can you really remember that? Or did I just tell it to you? I remember everything for when we first get together. Old man looked at him with his sunburned, confidence-loving eyes. If you were my boy, I'd take you out and gamble, he said, but you're your fathers and mothers and you are lucky moat. May I get the sardine? I know where I get 4 baits too. I have a mind left for Trump today. I put them in salt in a box. Let me get 4 fresh ones. 1, the old man said. Is hope and confidence and never gone. But now it was freshening when the breeze rises. 2, the boy said. 2, the old man agreed. To steal them, I would, the old boy said. But I bought this. Thank you, the old man said. He was too simple to wonder when he had attained humility. But he knew he had attained it, and he knew it was not disgraceful, and carried the loss of true pride. Tomorrow is going to be a good day with his parents, he said. Where are you going? Boy asked. Far out in the coming when wind shift. I want to be out before it's light. I will try getting to work far out, the boy said. Daddy hopes to cook something big one we can come your aid. He doesn't like to work too far out. No, the boy said. But I will see something that he cannot see, such as a billboard working, getting to come out after dolphin. Are those eyes so bad? He almost blind. It is so strange, the old man said. He never went traveling, that is to kill the eyes. But you mosquito coat, your eyes are good. I am a strange old man. But are you strong enough to now for truly big fish? I think so. Then there are many tricks. Let us take the stuff home, the boy said. I can get the cast net go after sardine. They picked up gear from the boat. The old man carried a mast on his shoulder. The boy carried a wooden box with a coiled, hard-braided brown lines, gaffs, harpoon with shaft. The box of the baits were under the stern of the skiff, along the club which used to subdue the big fish alongside. No one would steal from the old man, but it was better to take the sail on the heavy lines at home, as duty was bad for them. It was cautioned no local people would steal from him. Old man thought the gaffs and harpoon were needless temptation to live in a boat. They walked together old man's shack and went through the open door. Old man leaned the mast, raft sailed against the wall. The boy put the box and gears beside it. The mast was nearly as long as one room at the shack. Shack was made of tough but shield of royal palm, which is called the guano. And there was a bed and table, a chair, and a place on the dirt floor to cook with charcoal. On the brown wall, flattened over the lapping leaves of still fiber guano, which is a picture in color of the Sacred Heart of Jesus. And another version of a cover. These are relics of his wife. Once there was a tinted photograph of his wife on the wall, be taken it down because it made him too lonely to see it. On his shelf on the corner in his clean shirt. What do you have to eat? The boy asked. A pot of yellow rice, the fish. Do you want some? No, I will eat at home. Do you want me to make the fire? No, I will make it later on, or I will make it rice cold. May I take the castanet? Of course. There was no castanet. The boy remembered it when they sold it. But I ran through the picture every day. There was no pot of yellow rice with the fish. When the boy knew this too. Made the 85 is lucky number, the old man said. How would you like to see me bring the one dress out over the 1,000 pounds? I will get the castanet offer for sardine. With the sun in the doorway? Yes, I will have the yester paper. Will we read the baseball? The boy did not know the yester paper was a fiction too. The old man brought it out under the bed. Perica gave it to me, the bodega, explained. I will back in when I have sardine. I will keep your shelter in the morning. I will come back. You can tell me about the baseball. The Yankees cannot lose. But I fear the Indians, Cleveland. Have a faith, Yankees, my son. Think of the great DiMaggio. I fear both the Tiger of Detroit and Indian of Cleveland. Be careful. Fear of even the Red Cincinnati or White Sox of Chicago. You study it and tell me when I come back. You think you should buy terminal lottery or 85? Tomorrow is the 85th day. We can do that, both boys say. But what about 87 with your great record? 여기까지입니다. 자, 첫 시작했던 것부터 오늘 분량까지 영어 원어민 낭독을 함께 들으면서 같이 기억을 상기해 보았는데요. 제가 또 보면서 잠시 이렇게 놓치는 부분은 있으면 이제 바로 그 다음 걸로 넘어가기 때문에 속도감 때문에 생기는 문제들이 있었는데 이 방법 효과 있네요. 그러면 오늘 공부 진짜 끝내겠습니다. Good night.